here with Mr. Cotter, 5th grade teacher at James Buchanan Elementary School. Today we'll be talking about the Scott Forsman Addison Wesley text. Thanks for coming today.
Thanks, Allison. It's great to be here.
Tell us a bit about your role as a teacher.
It's my job to make sure every student understands math, and that's why I like the Scott Forsman Addison Wesley project so much. We come in here and I can accommodate every student. I can accommodate your students too.
What types of tasks do your students do?
Well, I'm glad you asked. We do a lot of hands-on activities. That's what this project is famous for. I love this series, and you will too. I was talking to my good friend Tony Robbins the other day, and you know what he said? He said, Bob, what we need to do is engage these students one-on-one, invigorate their minds, let them know they can do it, take ownership of this project. That's why I like the Addison Wesley Advantage. And Scott Forsman, he gets my thumbs up too. And sets of problems are located in the textbook too, and that engages children every single day. And each problem asks students, how did you come upon that answer? And that's one of my favorite things about this series. It makes students comprehend by explaining what they're doing, engaging them in whole class discussion, creating a community of learners. We also do a problem of the day, and what this does is it evokes a spiral method of education. It gets children to learn and think about the day's previous lesson before we get into the next day's topic. It's a buttressing way of learning. The students also get to work in pairs and in groups, which they really enjoy. This text gives me the advantage to differentiate lessons for different kids and different learning styles. Now that gives me a supreme advantage over all the other competition.
How do students respond to a typical daily lesson?
Understanding before practice is essential, and this text allows me to do just that with many hands-on activities. For example, I want you to turn your worksheet over now. Mr. Mergenthal, I'm talking to you. When you're ready, please. Now, if you look at that worksheet, it's going to give you a logic puzzle. We talked about this in my class yesterday, but we're going to spiral this logic into today's exercise. Can you, at your own desk, figure out which 3 pencils to remove to show 3 squares? Time's up! How did you do? Mrs. Rickard, your own work, please.
That was a great lesson. With standards a hot topic today, how does your textbook assure that you'll meet them?
Oh yes, the standards. No challenge. Oh, they're quite a bugaboo, really. But you know what? With the Scott Forsman and Addison Wesley approach, we can address all the standards. Just look at all these great standards. And who can forget this one? Thanks for having me. I hope you go out and buy this series today. Look at the 800 number now. Call now.